Let's talk about some of the questions.
Yeah, we got one here.
What you got?
Anna, any tips on how or when to find a mentor?
Any tips on when and how to find a mentor? It's a great question. Let me tell you something. If you're looking, your mentor will find you.
Ooh.
If you're not looking, nobody's going to look to mentor you, right? You know who benefits the most from having a mentor? You know, we would say the person that gets the mentor.
Right.
But emotionally, the mentor feels good, man. People want to help. People want to help you. People like answering. Why do you think I'm doing this? Are we charging people this? No, I want to help people. The mentee benefits because they're going to learn.
Right.
They're going to learn. They're, like an apprenticeship, internship.
Yeah.
But the mentor benefits because they feel like they're doing something. They're giving back. They're utilizing their knowledge. They're utilizing their credibility for the good and the betterment of someone else. And it does feel good. Like, this feels good helping people here. So go find yourself a mentor and ask around. The worst thing you can do is just be a wallflower. If you're looking for a mentor, start asking around, especially in the field that you're looking into. If you don't know what you're going to do, maybe just, talk to an older person that's successful. They'll tell you where to go. But find yourself a mentor. But here's a couple other questions.
Oh, go ahead. There's another good one here from Ricky, yeah? Okay, from Ricky Aguirre. He says...
Ricky Aguilar?
No, not our friend Ricky Aguilar.
Why I oughta, Ricky?
Shout out Ricky Aguilar.
Why I oughta?
Ricky says, I saved what I thought was a significant amount, and I lost it all. Should I pay down my debt first before I invest into something again?
Okay, is there a way to find out how much he had that he lost it all?
Ricky, if you're listening, how much did you lose?
Okay, but he said read the question one more time, please.
I saved what I thought was a significant amount, and I lost it all. Should I pay down my debts first before I invest into something again?
Yes. Well, I don't know what happened with our friend Ricky. And Ricky, I feel for you, bro. I don't know what happened to all the money you saved and how you lost it all. Something's telling me Dogecoin. I'm feeling Dogecoin on this, or crypto. Like, you saved and you just lost it all. I don't know what happened. But the answer is to pay off your debt. So now he lost it all and he has debt? What happened, Ricky? I'd love to follow up with Ricky. Maybe we can get Ricky on a call. Like,
Ricky says
get
10K.
Ricky's number. How'd he lose it?
Ricky, how'd you lose?
Tell you what, get Ricky's number. Ricky, let your number. We're going to have Ricky on the show next time.
Sure, yeah.
So the next time we were realizing here is we can go through these stories pretty fast. Obviously, the first 15 minutes are going to be explaining who Soz is and the point of the Sozcast. We'll have a lot more time for call-ins. Get Ricky's number. We'll get him on the phone. We're going to find out what happened. But my quick answer to you is the best return on your investment is paying off that debt. Find out what the interest rate is on the debt. One time, I asked the guy, I said, how much debt do you owe? $2,000. I said, okay, what's the interest rate? No clue. I said, pull out your app on your phone. It was a Chase account. He had a Chase credit card. He pulled out his phone. He pulled out the Chase app. He was paying 24.9%. I said, do you know how bad that is? He goes, no, I actually don't. I go, look, if you're investing, you hope to make 10%. That's a pretty decent return on your investment, 10%. So you're 2.5xing the wrong way. So if this is a credit card, get that, find out what the interest rate is, get that crap out of your life ASAP. Here's a couple questions and answers from people. We'll go through this real fast. Maybe we'll try to wrap up in the next 5 minutes, yeah?
Sounds good.
Let's do rapid fire Q&A. This is from people that ask me questions on my Instagram account, Soz Talks Money. Follow and subscribe on Valuetainment if you're not, so you can be one of the people that gets your questions answered. Here we go. This is from John Thierfelder. He's a great football player. Hopefully he's listening. He says, what sales industry would you recommend for a person beginning in sales? Any industry. Learn sales. They used to say selling is telling. Tell them what you need. No, selling is asking questions. Selling is asking questions. Another question was Joseph Ness, 112 Texas, says, how did you learn to sell? I learned to sell. My first job out of college, I worked for Clear Channel Radio, and I sold airtime. That's not tangible. It's not a product. You can't sell it. And it was all needs analysis. Why are you looking to advertise? What would advertising do for your business? Is there a particular product or a night that you want to promote? What are you looking to do? How can I help you? What are you looking to do? Questions, questions, questions. Get to their needs, find out what they're looking for, and help them. So two amazing books you can look into is how to win friends and influence people. If you care about other people and genuinely ask questions and genuinely hear what the answers are, you're going to go far in life, man. That just is what it is. And then number 2, there's something called QBS, question-based selling. Selling isn't telling, ask questions. So for John Thierfelder, I think that's how you say your name, I would start somewhere, but then that's where you start should not be where you end up. I started selling airtime. I think the most amount you can make, I asked people around, find out what the upside is. You can make $100,000 maybe. And then I started getting into financial sales. You can make unlimited potential. So what's the amount of money that you, because whatever you're selling, it's just, you're selling. It comes down to what you can make. A couple other questions here. Would you suggest Robinhood? This is from CMC Taiji. They said, would you suggest Robinhood or Acorns to kids to learn to save? Acorns is good because it basically just rounds up your money. But essentially, and this is something Meet Kevin said, it associates spending with investing. And I actually agree with him. Those are two different things. Spending is not investing. But I do respect Acorns. But if I had to pick one out of the two, I'd pick Robinhood because that's where you can actually invest. But I think both are great options. Follow-up question with that. This is from Benny J. Says, best broker to set up a brokerage account. Thoughts on target date funds. Best broker to set up a brokerage account. Look, I've got a Vanguard account. I've got Fidelity. I've got Wealthfront. I've got Betterment. I've got individual stocks. The choice is yours. That's my point. Is like they're all reputable. Robinhood, Webull, Betterment, Wealthfront, Fidelity, Vanguard, Charles Schwab, TD. They're all great. Find out what works for you. Don't trust anyone that says, this is the best and that's the one it is. How do they know? Find out what works best for you. Interfaces like Fidelity, I have it. The interface isn't so great. Robinhood got great interface. So find out what works best for you. Thoughts on target date funds? They're great. My 401k, I max out my 401k. It's $19,000 a year. I get it. Maybe some of you can't max out your 401k. You can certainly maybe try to max out a Roth IRA that's only $6,000. But I have my 401k in a target date fund set for 2060 or whatever the year is. And it just does it for you. Look into that if you have a 401k. Here's another question. This is from ChadRad24. MJ or LeBron? Come on, bruh. Oh, MJ. MJ. Are you kidding me? That's the GOAT. There's no other discussion. I mean, it starts with MJ and then it goes down from there. Paul, would you agree?
Absolutely.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you for turning your mic back on. Best wealth building strategy. I mean, you know where I'm going with this. Save that money. Save that money. Before you can invest, like our friend Ricky, I invested and I lost all my money. No, investing is not something that, you're going to lose all your money. Save that money so you have a nice nest egg, an emergency fund, a rainy day fund, then you invest.
Do you have a number you'd recommend to the people?
$10,000.
$10,000. Then invest.
Then invest.
Gotcha.
Get to 10 G's, then invest. You ever had $10,000 in a bank account? Have you ever had 10 G's in your bank?
At once.
Yes, at once. No, not. Yeah, 1,000 and then 1,000. At once. You ever had 10,000?
No,
it's gonna feel good.
Not at the ripe age of 25.
When it happens, dude, it's gonna feel great. Paul, you've ever had 10K in your bank account?
Yes, sir.
My man.
Paul's got it all.
Paul, what age were you when you had 10 grand in your bank account?
Don't say 25.
No.
Oh, God.
30 something.
How did that feel? Seriously.
Felt amazing.
Felt awesome. I remember having 10 grand in my bank account. First time I was 27 years old. Dude, I thought I was the king of the world. I was dating a girl at the time. I remember going, I think I had probably a little more than 10 grand, maybe like 13 grand. I remember going to an ATM, getting the receipt, and accidentally dropping the receipt.
Oh, jeez.
So she could pick it up and be like, "Oh, my boy balling." It felt awesome. Go get you 10 grand. We broke up shortly after.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed that short clip from the Soscast, click here to watch another. Click here to watch the full episode, or just stay broke.